A lot of people have experiences too, where and if you've experienced this with modern women one way or the other, where modern women for the most part will deal with you in a way where they feel like, all right, if I'm not getting what I want from you, if you're not responding the way I want you to respond, it's like this, it's like a form of like punishment. Where like, all right, well, what I want to do is I want to excommunicate myself or threaten to excommunicate myself, and what that is mostly is that's a form of controlling someone. That's a form of limiting someone's autonomy because you're basically saying that, hey, you're not allowed to think your own thoughts. Someone who care about you, someone who wants the best for you, wants you to think for yourself. And gotta actually like really ask yourself that. Why is this person across from you who say that they're your friend, right? Or say that y'all cool? Why wouldn't they want you to think for yourself? Or why like damn, if we're sharing laughs, sharing good times, really connecting and whatnot, why is this so serious that we have to stop being friends or we can't be cool? This is some shit that it was. Well, and some of you, it may go over your head. I've actually experienced this before, and I'm not sure what happened exactly. It might just be that they're Jamaican, because Jamaican people love holding a grudge. They will find, especially like dark skin people, love to get mad and they love to hold a grudge, and they always feel as though you owe them something, which leads to them holding grudges or showing out or just this flipping out. You know what I'm saying? You just why
was watching tables.
Tables. You know what I'm saying?
You was
get up and get out of them relationships like
why
that.
are you here, bro?
So I've experienced people doing this to me. Now, mind you, I've never really had no radical views, but I say what's in my mind. And I'm an honest person. I'm also a very sincere person. But you will not box me in. You will not tell me how to think. I do not. I don't give a good goddamn. Some men are unable. Actually, and that's another thing too. A lot of men are unable to go their own way. A lot of men are unable to say, "Well, this is where I stand on that issue," right? Or this is where my morals are on this issue, right? But anyway, let's go ahead and check out the video. Or maybe not. Okay, well, okay. Why is my sound not working here? Okay, real quick. Let's just bring it back. Okay, let's okay. We have some difficulties here. All right, give me a second, yo. Oh, that shit died already. Nice.
These titles. I stand up for what's right. I don't get into Republican, Democrat, liberal, socialist.
You cannot get.
I stand for what's right.
You cannot.
Women
Get
should not be in. I'm sorry. Men should not be in the women's bathroom. I don't give a fuck if you're liberal.
You need a title.
Republican.
You need
Democrat. Blue, white, green.
Anyway, Republican. But okay. You need a title so you can understand who you align yourself with. That's the point.
Okay.
The same way how we could all have the same.
So if you're saying that you are a Democrat,
I'm saying I'm a socialist.
I'm sorry, you're saying you're a socialist and you're calling me a Republican. I never put that on myself.
You didn't have.
You're calling me a Republican.
Put that on yourself.
So does that mean that we're not equally yoked and that we shouldn't be friends anymore because you're a socialist and I'm a Democrat? Even though I think we both are human beings who want to stand for what's right.
I think you're putting in a sense where I would think to myself, maybe we shouldn't be friends.
Okay, so we should. So we shouldn't be friends because you're a socialist and I never once claimed to be a Republican. Anything. No, you're putting titles on me all because I said one. I didn't know what binary, non-binary was.
I would never talk to a person that I actively know listens to Charlie Kirk. I wouldn't.
He's dead.
Doesn't matter.
Sorry, rest in peace.
That listens, I would never. I'm sorry, I would.
So never. You would never be friends with someone who listens to Charlie Kirk.
No.
So if I said, "Oh, I would never want to be friends with you because you listen to Linkin Park,"
okay, then period.
That's correct.
This is the dumbest. These are the dumbest groups of people that I've ever seen in my life. Think about this for a second. Let's put it in perspective. We have people that separate themselves and want to put themselves in buckets so that they can divest themselves against friends that they've had forever. I have friends that don't agree with 50% of the stuff that I say. I have family members that don't agree with half of what I say. But guess what? We respect each other and we don't even talk about politics 99% of the time. We just have a common interest in some other things and good food, partying, and that's it.
And that's another thing too, where like for the most part, people who are egotistical feel as though when they have a conversation with you, they can't just have a conversation with you. And don't get me wrong, you do it. It do take a lot of maturity. That's like I keep saying. A lot of your problems come from you not growing the fuck up. It is the most immature thing in the world for you to feel like when you come around people. That's the same as like that's the same as forcing a pizza on people. We say, oh man, we ready to order something to eat. And you say, let's get a pizza. A pizza is a commitment. Can't just get pizza. I mean, you can get pizza, but we have to all be committed to the pizza. You know what I'm saying? As far as there being like excitement and happiness for having the pizza, and you know, because we got to agree on the flavor, and again, it's really a group activity, which is not, it's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, because the sun don't have no dark side, homie. The sun don't have a dark side, homie. But I'm just saying, that's a commitment. But it's like forcing a pizza or feeling like when you want to eat with people, they have to eat what you're eating. That would be weird as fuck. But when it comes to this position right here, because a crazy person told you to, let me tell you something. Crazy folks are everywhere. And we got to realize and acknowledge how many unhinged people who are unfit to do the jobs they're doing, unfit to be parents, how many of these people are actually walking around and how much of a problem they are. And they're out there in society influencing people. Right? Putting certain ideas out there and everything. We got to realize it doesn't matter whether or not you agree with some shit. It doesn't matter if you agree with it. If you hear it, if you're near it, if you're around it, it influences you. My homeboy at work wear do-rag all the time. Even when he don't need to. He out the hood. He made it out. And he will put a do-rag on. And I found myself coming to work with my do-rag on. And I said, damn. He's been a negative influence on me. But shout out to him. Anyway, shout out to him. But this is something that goes on. In real talk, if you find yourself in a situation, this is a really unique time in history where you get to dead so many people and get them out your life because they're dead weight. If anyone around you thinks this way, they are weak. And you don't want to be around them. Someone who, again, your sense of being is so fragile that you cannot handle the fact that I don't think exactly like you to the point where you think it's a crime. That is your own form of racism and supremacy. Because you're basically saying, oh, well, if you're not what I am, if you don't do what I do, I can't be around you. That's also some cult shit. Literally, for all cults, one of the facets of a cult is isolation, and they keep you from forming bonds with people who are outside the circle, which keeps you in kind of in the realm of crazy, where all this makes more sense to you because you're around people doing the same thing. You know, kind of like. I want to give you an analogy with like people that's in shape, but me telling you about the analogy, I think you kind of put it together by yourself. So, we're going to just, you might complain and say,
What the?
Come on, Roddy. Come on.
You don't even do nothing.
Got it. You was late.
What the?
Goodness gracious. You know what I'm saying?
Little ninja. I see you, little crusty ninja. I see you, little crusty ninja.
So, I wanted to play this video right here because this is also about this plantation mindset we have, and I want to explore that because I may have my own definition of that. I don't know. I'm undecided. Let me go ahead and get big real quick. Hold on, man. Fuck that. Hold on. I heard you say it.
I heard it was big, but that sounds ridiculous.
Relax, man. Pause, Jinbei. Jinbei gotta relax, bro. Think on some freaky shit, but. This is that plantation mindset in terms of black people in general, but really weak people in general are programmed to always bring you back to the bottom and drag you back down to the bottom. And so whether it's the mindset, whether it's discouraging you, whether it's telling you that you shouldn't wear that t-shirt, telling you that you shouldn't rap, or someone may be telling you some negative person may be in your life telling you at 38 years old that you need to get you an old soggy bra. Don't get me wrong, we are promoting Cougars Need Love 2 2026. We are promoting fine ass baby mamas 2026. If you got a fine ass baby mama, I'm after her in 2026. Okay, I'm coming to see her. I'm bringing her roses. All right, and something else too. You know what I'm saying? It was like, what?
But that sounds ridiculous.
Let's try it again, G-Bay. G-Bay, come on, G-Bay.
But that sounds
All right,
ridiculous.
whatever. I got my whatever.
I just got my hands on.
That's how your baby mama gonna be popping out. She's gonna be like, what?
Got my hands on.
What?
I just got my hands on.
My hair done, nigga.
Bitch, said I
Got my hair done. I'm sending that money out, nigga. But anywho. You can't, bro. You can't be around these kind of people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't realize how much their influence, how much the things they say affect you. Like even like with some people I was around recently and whatnot that I don't not necessarily around no more. And it ain't really even nothing. I'm not even mad at those people. It was more so like, you know what? I'm trying to win. I'm only cultivating vibes of winning. Having the kind of person around me who wants me to think that there's something wrong with me. Having the kind of person around me who wants to attack my self-esteem. You got to think about it. Don't stop there. Someone who wants to control how you think and how you move and how you maneuver through life and whatnot just to make them comfortable. You got to think about what else do they think is okay. That's another reason why you're seeing all these white folks crash out across the country and whatnot with these ice rays. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and do a little roasting on that. Let's get to that. Hold on, man. So we get a rare opportunity to really study the minds of people who lean to the far left. You know what I'm saying? Like this person right here.
I'm not gonna lie, I have this like weird attraction to JT. I think JT is
JT money.
No, I didn't say JT. Not City Girl. That's what I meant. City Girl. Yeah, JT. Yeah. I don't know why I said JT money. Yeah. My bad. I'm thinking about something like this.